chef in the family. Not even done yet. Holy moly. Holy, oh, here's all of our foraged stuff. More in there. Oh, what is in here? That's all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay. Just a quick update. Our stuff finally arrived. So we won't be vlogging in an empty house anymore. Want to give a quick update on the vlogs, on everything. We're still going. Still doing it. Thank you so much. All my new subscribers. You guys are awesome. Thank you. That's like something free that you guys can do and are doing to support the show. So, see, I'm doing it. Here we go. I'm starting to do it. I need to not do it. So what I'm doing, let me explain what the doing is. As I'm vlogging here, I'm looking around and I'm seeing all these little things on the floor and I'm starting to get distracted because for many autistic people, having clutter like this, things that are disorganized, so many things to look at, it's very overwhelming. It's very distressing and it causes anxiety. So sometimes if you know somebody who is autistic or you are autistic yourself, when things are cluttered, you may notice that your mind is just like racing and you feel like you have a lot to do, but you don't know where to start. The autistic brain is constantly processing information, and what happens is it just becomes overwhelming. So it's a lot of visual sensory overload. And so there's a helicopter outside right now. All the things. So what ends up happening sometimes is if you're busy in life, or you don't really know what you can do to organize your home, or it's difficult to keep your home organized due to things such as executive functioning issues, you'll start to notice that the person with autism will be pacing back and forth through the house. Or they'll start a project and they don't finish it because there's just so much to do, because they're so overwhelmed with their internal to-do list. And it's a way to try to control their environment so that it's less distressing. But it's difficult when you become overwhelmed with so much to do. So then there's so much to do, nothing gets done, right? So what I have learned over time and with therapy is to break things down. And when I start to become overwhelmed, I take a break. I have a timeline, but if I don't meet that timeline, if there's no reason to meet a deadline, especially when it comes to your home, like if there's really no reason to meet a deadline as far as getting all this put together. We don't have guests coming over. I vlog whenever, and none of us work from home at the moment, so there's no pressing issue. There's no reason to put so much stress on yourself to finish something by a deadline, but you should always have a goal, a general goal to finish something, because otherwise it won't get done. So what I do, going back to, what was I saying? Giving myself a break. So when I get overwhelmed, it takes a lot of effort to recognize that, because sometimes I'll get so hyper-focused on something and trying to get it done that it becomes so stressful. The hyper-focus overrides the stress. And autistic people can be short or snappy sometimes, or you'll notice like their mood will change and you wonder why, and it's probably because they need to take a break. So sometimes for those individuals who don't have services or don't have that support system to help them recognize when they are stressed, sometimes family members can help by saying, hey, you know what, why don't we take a break? Or let's set a timer. Here comes the little one. Let's set a timer. Want to say hi?
Hi. Mommy, can you make the pterodactyl for me, please? I really liked the pterodactyl from my Lego set, the dinosaur set. The next set.
Oh, you know, I gotta find the directions. I don't know where they are.
They're in my Lego set.
No, the directions for the pterodactyl? See, here we're on a different project already.
I want the pterodactyl.
I don't know where the directions are to build it.
I'll find it.
Okay, that's your job. You find the directions. I forgot what
Why did you make me do
forgot what I was saying. Oh, yes. So, sometimes it takes a family member to help the individual take a break. So what helps in our house is setting timers, which I forgot to do. And what ends up happening with me is I'm constantly looking at the clock. So like here, I'm looking over here, the clock's on the microwave. I constantly look at the clock repetitively over and over and over again, and that causes anxiety too. So what I should do to stop that anxiety so that I'm not overwhelming the processing for my brain of looking at the clock, getting this done, helping him, all the things, set a timer and leave that task to the timer, right? To keep an eye on the time so that all I have to do is listen for the ding or listen for the bell to go off, okay? Because repetition and constantly keeping an eye on everything is also something that the autistic brain does. And that is part of being overwhelmed. So what I have done now to continue with all of this is one, when I get home, I don't even look at this stuff in the living room. I get home, I have my meal, like from work, for example, or from being out all day. I get home, I have my meal, I go upstairs, clean off, do whatever I need to do. And then what I do is I make my to-do list for the next day, okay? And I leave my to-do list to 1 to 2 things. I don't make a list of 10 things to do or 15 things to do. That's too overwhelming. So I make a list of 1 to 2 things. And today's list is solely focused on the kitchen. Chef was working on this last night. So I'm helping him out because all this here is in the way of the entryway of coming up here. So for my brain, coming home to this is very overwhelming and very stressful. The moment I walk upstairs, it's like, oh my gosh, this looks like this. So I made that this morning's goal, is to clean up these boxes, get those downstairs, and start emptying all the rest of our kitchen stuff and start getting all that stuff washed. I have laundry to do. There's this stuff here. There's all this stuff to do, but I am compartmentalizing those tasks. So that's on today's to-do list. Second thing that I wanted to mention in this vlog is I am...
You guys on the phone. You guys on the phone. I can't find the instructions for the pterodactyl, so I guess you have to build the pterodactyl without the instructions.
I don't know how to build it without the instructions though. I know the instructions are here. It's in one of your guys' boxes that's labeled toys, but it's down. Listen. Linda, listen. Linda, listen.
No, they're in Oliver's box.
I know, it's in the garage though. I have to. Linda, listen. I know. This child. Okay, he's so focused on this pterodactyl. Do you see? We got the two hyperfocuses clashing right now. And sometimes it does not end well. Somebody ends up crying. So going back to the vlog and filming, I'm continuing to edit the rest of our 6-day trip. I've got one of them that I'm editing intermittently, and it should be out this week. Cross your fingers. Second thing, what was it? Oh, dang it, I forgot now what I was going to say. The thoughts are fleeting. What was I going to say? Second thing, Illumina Kokina. We might pick up that channel pretty soon. Chef is starting to get inspired to cook some more being out here, especially since our kitchen is so much bigger. He has more space. So, and there's so many different ingredients out here and inspiration and influence. We might pick up that channel again. So I will leave a link in the description below to that channel. We started that a couple years ago, and then we stopped when the pandemic hit, and now I think we're gonna pick it back up again and start cooking and foraging and doing all those things. But I will leave the family travels to this channel here. We're just gonna make the Illumina channel solely food. That's it. Thirdly, I am going through a creative process. I'm looking at different ways of like editing and formatting the show and producing the show. So look for some fun things coming up with that. Maybe some skits or, you know, some funny things coming along, and some acting, light acting and what have you. I'm by no means an actor at all, but I really hope you guys are enjoying the channel thus far. It's going to be fun. We're going to be getting our podcast going. We're going to be doing all these fun things. I'm excited. What? Now this one. Now this one. What? Do you want to be in the vlog too? What? What's the map? Where's your toys? There it is. There's your toys. Oh, pretty. I gotta go, guys. Like and subscribe to the show. All the links are gonna pop up here on the screen for you. Links are also down below in the description box. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. As you know, I don't do this full time. I do have an employer. So all this stuff that I do is in my off time. Yeah, I don't make any money off the show. This is all just hanging out. Enjoying. So, can you hear that? Can you hear all that upstairs? Yeah, just enjoy filming and enjoy documenting and bringing some information and laughs, maybe a few laughs. You never know. I don't know if I'm funny. I do know. I think I'm funny sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. I don't know if you guys think I'm funny, but at least I'm laughing.
Here you go. Here's my box. Bag.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We have to build my pterodactyl.
Yeah.
Like, we have to use it.
Okay.
I like the pterodactyl most.
Okay. Well, let's end this vlog. You tell them what they got to do.
Subscribe, give it a thumbs up. TikToks.
TikToks. What he's talking about is that
And ring that huge bell.
Ring the huge bell. I'm doing TikToks though. Again, slowly but surely. I'm learning them. I'm learning them.
You are my man.